Paul Haggis just had to call me and say, I want you to do my movie and I can only pay you in red wine. And I said, all right, I'm coming. He's an extraordinary writer, extraordinary director, a dear friend, and I'm very pleased that I got to do this movie with him.
What special thing about Paul does set apart from other directors, you think? That he does something different, his little.
You know, Paul is such an authentic person. He's so himself. He's so open. Paul's not hiding things. He just is who he is, and that's how he directs. He's very direct. He knows what he wants. He knows how to get it. He knows how to pull people together to let us create ourselves, but also how to rein it in to make that vision complete.
I see. And your character deals with, I guess, an issue of forgiveness, having to forgive Michael. Or was it Michael? Yes. What is your opinion on forgiveness, and do you think everybody should be able to forgive? Because it's not easy. Sometimes it can be really hard. What is your opinion on that?
I have to be honest, I used to believe that old adage that you have to forgive someone in order to forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive other people. As I get older, I don't think so. I think that forgiveness and acceptance are similar, but not exactly the same. I think if something happened to you when you were a child, and you say, okay, I forgive that person, you can't really, because it happened to you as a child, and a child doesn't know what forgiveness is. It just happened. I think that as you get older, you can come to acceptance of what that is. As an adult, you can forgive, but as a child, no. So, no, I don't think that it's all about forgiveness.
Is that kind of like for not necessarily maybe ignoring it, or is it just the terms of just moving on and
acceptance?
Acceptance.
Acceptance helps you to move on, and maybe that's what some people think about forgiveness as well.
And this movie talks about love in all different ways. And you're also writing a book on love and how that covers a variety of ways. Can you tell me about your book a little more?
My book is a book of literary nonfiction essays based on my New York Times article coming out as a Modern Family that I wrote in November of 2013. And I'm expanding on this idea of something that my son inspired in me, which was whatever love is love. Which was, if I do your homework with you, if I have sex with you, if you're my mother, if you're my father, love is love. And these are all my partners and all people who have taught me to become who I am.
That is such an interesting concept, because I think I tend to agree with you on that, since I do believe that too, love, just because there was a relationship or something, it doesn't necessarily dictate what your love is like. And did you run into that kind of experiences where it was like, hey, I don't think you're doing it right, or...
Yes. Listen, there was a social media frenzy after I wrote this article, people saying, I'm a whatever too. I have a whatever family. I never knew what to call it. My ex-husband lives in the back house. My best friend lives next door. We all parent my child. Or people said, when someone asked me, do you have a partner? I never know what to say. Because what does a partner mean? The person I'm having sex with or living with? What about you're single, but your partner, the person you talk to every single day, is your best friend, or your brother, or your sister? So where is that word, partner? So it's just another way of framing the word in conversation, which is the only labels you have are the ones you give yourself. I'm a whatever. What are you?
I have no idea. I think I love her in general.
That's a whatever. Love is love.